The United States and the Taliban will meet for the first time since the US pulled out of Afghanistan. The Doha talks will review the Taliban-US peace accord agreed last year. Senior Taliban leaders and US diplomats will meet in Qatar to discuss containing extremist groups in Afghanistan as well as the eviction of foreigners and Afghans. The conference, which will take place on Saturday and Sunday, will be the first since American troops left Afghanistan in August, ending a 20-year military presence and allowing the Taliban to return to rule. The negotiations, according to a US State Department official, are not about accepting or endorsing the Taliban as Afghanistan's rulers, but rather about continuing sensible dialogue on matters of US strategic interests. He stated that the primary concern was to ensure the safe exit of Afghans, Americans, and other foreign citizens from Afghanistan, and that another objective was to persuade the Taliban to respect the rights of all Afghans, including women and girls, and to form an inclusive government with widespread support. From American side, the State Department did not reveal who will fly to Doha, Qatar. The meetings will also go through the peace pact the Taliban reached with Washington last year, which opened the door for the ultimate US evacuation. According to Taliban spokesperson Suhail Shaheen, who is based in Doha, Shaheen confirms, yes, there is a meeting about bilateral relations and implementation of the Doha Agreement. It covers various topics. The Islamic State in Khorasan province, ISIS-K, has increased attacks on the Taliban, as well as ethnic and religious minorities, since the Taliban took control. In the bloodiest incident since the US withdrawal, an ISKP suicide bomber killed at least 46 minority Shia Muslims and hospitalized several on Friday. The Trump administration reached a US-Taliban agreement in 2020, which required the Taliban to cut connections with terrorist outfits and ensure that Afghanistan would no longer harbor terrorists capable of striking the US and its allies. The Taliban has announced it does not need American anti-terrorism help and alerted America against any so-called over-the-horizon strikes on Afghan land from outside.